welcome to another episode of GOV 101. I'm Jeff Knowles.
I'm Marsha Hanson.
And as always, GOV 101 here to give you more information about common topics that people ask in and around Douglasville. Probably outside of Douglasville too.
I don't know about that.
Today's topic of discussion is transportation.
Yes, and this is part of our new round of programming where we do quick little small segments. So I will be interviewing you today.
You think they
Here are
may
my handy little notes.
You think they may have had too much of us?
Oh God, can you imagine that? Gosh.
No, I can't.
I'm pretty certain that happened a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and maybe not in your world.
No, definitely not in my world. I mean, how do you get enough? It's like ice cream. For those aren't lactose intolerant.
On that note, Jeffrey, we're moving on to road projects.
More like sherbet for those that are lactose
Okay,
intolerant.
I know that you really like yourself, but you know, comparing yourself to sherbet is pretty much enough. Okay, on that note, I got questions.
Yes, we do. That's how the show works.
What's the process for transportation projects to be developed in the city?
Really depends on the type of transportation project. And I think in one of our prior episodes, you said I went on and on and on and on. This is one of those topics I can do that.
You went on a lot of
on and on and on and on and
can
on
you
and
get
on.
like down to like about a minute?
You know, that's going to be tough. But from our website, transportation projects take anywhere from 2 to 6 years.
That's a long time.
It is. It is. It really is.
That's it? That's all you have to say? I'm saying, what's the process? Okay, let me give you an example. 2 examples.
Okay.
A long-term project and what would be quote-unquote a short-term. Highway 92.
Highway 92 has been on the been being talked about since the mid 70s. We're getting ready to go construction in a couple of years.
Yes.
It's roughly 40 years from conception to completion.
Okay, very good. Next one. Even though folks don't think about this, is
Can I
transportation.
tell you about the process? Can I tell you about the process?
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
Planning is the most important part of it.
Okay.
Because with proper planning,
But they started planning back in the 70s.
we did.
Okay, see, that was the process. So you'd already said that you didn't need to add that part in there.
Well, then we have planning,
Okay.
we have design, right-of-way,
Okay.
and construction.
All right. Sidewalk project, which is a transportation project. Let's Arbor Station sidewalks.
Arbor State, about 6, 8 years.
Wow, that long?
Not really that long.
So process?
Planning, design,
Okay.
right-of-way,
All right.
and construction.
Okay.
Right-of-way sometimes takes a while. It's usually part of it. Proper planning, though, puts us in a position that when we go to construction, we don't have any hiccups. It doesn't cost us any more than what we've planned on it costing.
You talked about cost. What are the costs for those 2 projects?
Oh, they vary. It can go from hundreds of thousands of dollars, low $100,000.
Those 2 alone. Just those 2.
$100 million and $100,000.
Wow, 100,000 build sidewalks. Why couldn't we? Are we doing those sidewalks ourselves?
No.
Why couldn't we do them ourselves?
Limited resources.
Okay. All right. Well, essentially, last question to wrap this up. Why does it take so long outside of right-of-way?
Why does the construction process take so long?
Just the whole process in general,
That's
from
not
planning.
what the question said.
Okay, I'm asking my own questions here. From the beginning, from planning to actually either driving on that street or walking on those sidewalks.
Oftentimes the construction process has to take place when there's not congestion on the road. So we have a limited time frame for when we can be out there actually doing the construction. That lengthens the process. If we were able to get out there and work from daylight to daylight, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, then we'd be done with the project in no time flat. But that's not always the case. Very rarely do we ever get to work on what we would consider a new road.
But that's the construction part of it.
That is
What
the
about the
construction.
design part of it? What takes so long? Can't you just get an engineer out there to draft and draw the designs and call it a day?
No?
Why not?
It's engineering, surveying. You got to make sure that all the impacted property owners are being justly compensated. You have to purchase that right away. Once you've gotten through design, you have to purchase right away, and that takes some time period.
Wow, very interesting.
Yep.
Those are all my questions.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right.
think that
If you have
wraps
any,
up this
if you have any other questions, be sure to check us out on our website.
Are the road projects there listed?
There are some road projects on there.
Okay.
www.ci.douglasville.ga.us.
Well, that wraps it up.
I'm Jeff Knowles.
I'm Marsha Hanson.
And that's GOV 101.